Hi everyone, Mrs. Caulfield here from my office because there was a tree that came down in my driveway and took out our internet. So I'm here to read you chapter 8 of Junie B. Jones and Her Big Fat Mouth. Chapter 8 is called Gus Vallone. Today, janitor came into room 9 for show and tell, and it was the funnest day I ever saw. That's because he brought his very big toolbox with him. And we played a game called Name the Tools. And guess what? I knew the saw and the hammer and the metric socket set with adjustable ratchet. Then janitor showed us how to use stuff. And Charlotte got to shine his giant flashlight, and my bestest friend named that Grace got to push his big broom. And lucky duck Lucille got to clean the chalkboard with his squishy sponge. And then except for then a little bit of trouble happened because I wanted to mop. Only that stupid head Jim wouldn't let me. And so I had to pinch his arm. After that, the mop got removed from us. Removed is a school word for snatched right out of our hands. After that, janitor sat in a chair and room 9 sat all around him. And he told us all about himself and his job. And guess what? He has been a janitor for 14 years, and he was born in a different country than ours. And his name is Gus Vallone. Hey, I love that name of Gus Vallone, I hollered out, because Vallone is my favorite kind of sandwich. Then I smiled very proud, and guess what else? I said to room 9, me and janitor are bestest friends, and sometimes he calls me the nickname of Sis. Then janitor winked it at me, and so I winked it back, except for both of my eyes kept shutting, and so it didn't really look like a wink. And so then I had to hold one open with my fingers and wink back. I really like that Gus Vallone, I whispered to my best friend Lucille. And then that dumb girl named Lily heard and said, and she started singing, Junie B's got a boyfriend. Junie B's got a boyfriend. And so that's how come I felt very embarrassed. Me and my big fat mouth, I said. Then Mrs. laughed and janitor laughed and everyone else laughed too. After that, janitor had to go back to work. And so Mrs. shook his hand. Then room 9 clapped it for him. And janitor smiled and his jingly keys jangled all the way out the door. And that, my friends, is the end of Junie B. Jones and Her Big Fat Mouth. Don't worry, because I was able to get some more books to read for you moving forward. I hope you enjoyed that book, and I'll see you soon.